Welcome to the Novus ERP tutorial. In this tutorial, you will learn how to create and post a manual vendor payment in Novus ERP. A manual vendor payment is used when you need to make a payment directly from your bank, cash, or credit card account without selecting an existing vendor bill. This is commonly used for advance payments, miscellaneous expenses, deposits, service fees, or any other direct payment that is not linked to a purchase invoice. By the end of this tutorial, you will know how to create, review, post, print, and manage a manual vendor payment. Let's get started. From the dashboard, navigate to Accounting. In the left navigation panel, under the Cash and Bank section, click Vendor Payments. The Vendor Payments screen opens and displays all previously created vendor payments. Click Register Payment to create a new payment. Choose Manual Payment without vendor bill. Use this option when you are making a standalone payment that is not linked to an existing vendor bill. Examples include advance payments to vendor's office, expenses security, deposits professional service fees, miscellaneous payments. Select the vendor or payee who will receive the payment. If you have not yet created the vendor, please watch the vendor configuration tutorial before continuing. Enter the payment date. This is the accounting date on which the payment is made and is used for financial reports, bank reconciliation, and transaction history. Select the journal from which the payment will be made. Examples include bank journal, cash journal, credit card journal. The selected journal determines which financial account will be credited when the payment is posted. Choose the bank, cash, or credit card account from which the payment will be made. In many cases, this account is filled automatically based on the selected journal. Enter a payment reference such as check number, bank transfer reference, transaction ID. This makes the payment easier to identify later. If your organization exports payment files to the bank, select the appropriate bank export format. Otherwise, this field can be left blank. In the debit line section, record the purpose of the payment. For each line, select the appropriate account, such as an expense, asset, deposit, or another account defined by your organization's accounting policy. Enter a meaningful description. If your organization uses analytic accounting, select the appropriate analytic account. If your organization uses budgeting, select the appropriate budget segment. If applicable, select the appropriate tax. Enter the amount. If you need to record multiple expenses or accounts in a single payment, click Add Line and enter additional debit lines. The total of all debit lines must equal the total payment amount. If applicable, select the appropriate withholding tax. Depending on your local tax regulations, withholding tax may be deducted from the payment before it is made to the vendor and remitted to the tax authority. If your organization does not use withholding tax, simply leave this field blank. After entering all the required information, carefully review the payment details. Click Save. The payment is saved with the status draft. A draft payment can still be edited before it is posted. If the payment has never been posted, you can permanently remove it by clicking Delete. Once deleted, the payment cannot be recovered. When you are ready to finalize the payment, click Post. Once posted, Novus ERP creates the accounting journal entry. The payment status changes from draft to posted. The payment is officially recorded in the accounting system. During posting, Novus ERP generally debits the accounts entered in the debit lines, credits the selected bank, cash, or credit card account, records withholding tax payable if withholding tax has been applied. After posting, click the More button in the upper right corner of the screen. Depending on your configuration, you can print the payment, save it as a PDF, export it in CSV format, print a check, generate a bank export file. If your browser blocks pop-ups, allow pop-ups before printing. If changes are required after posting, click Cancel to reverse the payment, subject to your organization's workflow and user permissions. If available, click Reset to draft to make corrections and post the payment again. If your organization allows it, you may also edit the payment directly by clicking Edit. Please note that payments which have already been posted generally cannot be deleted. Instead, they should be cancelled or reset according to your organization's accounting policy. In this tutorial, you learned how to create a manual vendor payment without a vendor bill. Select the vendor, payment date, journal, and payment account. Enter one or more debit lines. Apply taxes and withholding tax when required. Save the payment as a draft. Delete a draft payment that has never been posted. Post the payment to create the accounting entry. Print, export, or generate a check after posting. Cancel, reset, or edit the payment when permitted. You have now successfully learned how to create and post a manual vendor payment in Novus ERP. Using manual vendor payments allows organizations to record standalone payments such as advances, deposits, fees, and miscellaneous expenses while maintaining accurate accounting records, keeping cash and bank balances up to date, and ensuring complete financial transparency. Thank you for watching this tutorial. We hope this guide has helped you understand the complete manual vendor payment process in Novus ERP.